Paul, what's your reaction to that performance?
Well, I'm deeply, deeply disappointed. Our goaltending wasn't where it needed to be tonight. Our defensive play was nowhere near where it needed to be last night. Every time they came into our zone, I was, Jesus Christ, they're going to score a goal against us here. And offensively, I think we had 55 shots tonight. I think we had 85 in total. We had 55 on net and 30 off net. And we looked laboured the whole night. We looked laboured. We looked like we're treading in sand. And the Legui line was the only line that gave us anything today. And I'm very, very, very upset with our performance. And you're speaking to me now 20 minutes after the game. I've calmed down a bit. Maybe I teed off a bit, to some of the other press afterwards, because I was disappointed because I didn't recognise my team out there today. So we've just called a meeting with the captains and some of the senior players, and I think we've got a lot of banged up players tonight, and I can accept that their performances aren't going to be, they're playing for the team. But some of the other guys that aren't carrying injuries right now weren't nowhere near where they need to be. But we've been going pretty hard up until this point, every day, on and off the ice, and I think it might be an accumulation. I've just had some good feedback from the players. And not making excuses, Seth. We're not making excuses. They came here, we knew how they were going to play. They were talking in the changing room this morning, they got this guy, that guy's this guy. And it just puts a negative thought in your mind, and I don't want that. At 5 o'clock, I think we thought we'd already won the game. And we haven't. We're playing against teams that make good plays, and we gave up more 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s tonight than we do against Nottingham, than we do against Belfast. We know they play a game where they're going to float guys out in the neutral zone. They're playing that to try and pinch a point or two, and we fell into the trap. But I just didn't think our energy levels were there.
When you look at the difference in performance between Nottingham, then to Cardiff, then to tonight, how can you explain that difference?
Well, tonight we were bad, and I've been here 100 times as a coach over my career. You come in against a team that's had a long travel day, they're short on bodies, they're having to borrow bodies. We're embarrassed by our performance tonight, don't get me wrong. But I've been here 100 times, 100 times. Our loss in Cardiff wasn't through lack of effort.
Yeah.
It wasn't through lack of effort. Cardiff were good on the night, they took their opportunities. Tonight, we weren't good enough.
You talked about the line with Legui, Lawrence and Nelson. You bring Lawrence in, he scores a couple of goals. What about the rest of his performance, though?
I think it took him 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get going. He hasn't been on the ice for 9 days. And that's tough at this point. When you've already started the season and then you stop completely, I thought it took him a while to get into the game. Once he got into the game, I really felt, you can see he's got that big shot, he gets open. I thought that line was our best line by a country mile. I thought our third line huffed and puffed tonight, but really didn't create, the offensive opportunities. It had them, but it didn't take them. And I thought our first line wasn't anywhere near it normally is. And so, Lawrence, if he wasn't here tonight, I doubt very much we'd have a point.
He offers you something different as well, doesn't he? That big right-handed shot on the power play, if you choose to use it.
Oh, absolutely. We played him. I asked him where his favourite spot was and where he felt comfortable at, and I'm pleased with how he started for us today.
How do you change things around then? You've got another huge weekend coming up, a weekend that, when we look back in the summer, maybe title defining, with fixtures in Nottingham and then back here against Braehead. So what are you doing between now and then?
It's a reality check, Seth. I'm a coach that if we don't play well, I'll tell the truth. I don't single people out. My players know there were certain aspects of our game that wasn't there. I'm not throwing the towel in there. We weren't good tonight. As coaches, what have we got to do to be better as well? We'll look at ourselves in the mirror as well. It's not just passing the blame on. We win and lose as a club. So, this is the first time this season we haven't performed anything close to our abilities. And we've got to find out why. And I did think we looked jaded. We've had some good feedback from the players, good honest blokes who say, hey, coach, we sucked tonight. I let us down tonight. But I'm feeling tired. And we can't just keep grinding them forward. We have to listen to them as well. They're the guys that go out and perform for us. And tonight it wasn't, just nothing was happening. It was, we were waiting for something to happen. And guys, we didn't set our standards. We didn't play to our standards because we looked like we were scared out there. But I think we were over trying to make something happen. Our shift started creeping into 1 minute 15, 1 minute 20. That's Heineken days. You know, and it's not selfishness. It's about they think they can do something to change the game. Then we get away from our game. Then all of a sudden we're not this unit that we normally are because we're too tired. So when we do get a rush, when we've been out there on the 1 minute 20, we can't finish anything because we don't have the gas. And it was just one thing after another after another. And, you know, we're talking to the guys on the bench and it was one of them nights. And like I said, we're embarrassed by it.
First of all, what about that win? I mean, that was an incredible performance to come here so short-handed. How did you do it?
It's incredible. It's a team win. I mean, we all knew we were coming here short-handed, and we all worked hard. Everyone chipped in, and we got the win. That's what we came here for.
And this is an incredible run, isn't it, for Edinburgh right now? You've had a wonderful last 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't know the team last year, but I heard they had some troubles. Especially coming into here. But we got the 2 points like we wanted, and it's great. We're all building together, but it's still a process. It's still coming along.
4 imports down tonight. How much more difficult does that make it?
It's tough. You got to put some guys had to play a little extra minutes, and some of our younger guys had to come up big. But everyone chipped in at that one point when we needed it, and it worked out for us.
From your own perspective, another 3-point night. You're leading the way in the Elite League right now. How much fun is that?
It's fun. It's a personal thing, but we're just we're trying to work together as a team. I have 2 great line mates who are helping me out, and they're giving me a lot of chances, and hopefully putting some of those away.
Let's talk through the goals then this evening. The first one on the power play, it was a good opportunity. It was actually a good kick save, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was definitely a good save. I had to jump in on the point tonight, and my thing is just shoot the puck, and Paul picked up a great rebound and put it in, and it was a great momentum starter for us because I think it was our only power play of the game.
And the second goal, one that I suppose in some ways it'll live long in the memory because of from where you scored it.
Yeah, I was taught when I was younger, shoot from bad angles, especially I knew rinks, and we're trying to build momentum, and it went in. I can't take it away, but just shoot the puck.
And the third one again, 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Were you thinking about the shot?
Yeah, but the defenseman came over and played me pretty hard, so I shoot a lot, so I had to get over to Craig, and he put one away, and he's great in those chances and scores.
How much belief is there right now in the club? You're currently leading your conference. You're in a good position within the Elite League as well.
Yeah, it's definitely great for our team. I mean, you can hear us, playing the music and stuff. It's kind of our goal is, we want happy bus rides going home, and we got to keep building on this. We're still working as a team, and like you said, we're still short-handed, so we got to keep building. And
a word on the big man, the coach. What's he like to play for? How's he adjusting to the dual role that he's got?
Oh, he's doing a great job. He has to deal with a lot, like the 4 guys out right now, and he had to deal with a lot of guys coming up here and playing big minutes. So he's doing well. He's adjusting well. I'm not sure like I said earlier, what happened last year, but he's doing a great job turning this team around.